That's what
What are those locked?
This shuts the motor shut down.
Emergency.
Yeah. Wreck a
the lower
supercharger.
radio is on.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
If the lower radio is on.
Okay, so we talk to the bridge.
Or you can talk on the radio wherever you want
Yeah.
to.
Through VHF.
This is drains that box back there, one side of the switch.
Okay.
That side of the switch is the supply water
Oh, okay.
for the live well, and the hoses and all that stuff are in it. So up is drain for that box, down is water for the live well, or whatever you want to use the water for.
Okay. And the wash downs and all that are controlled here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fresh water, that one, the blue one is fresh water, the one on the other side is raw water.
Okay.
Fresh, raw. Got it.
Blue, raw. Yeah.
Fresh mixes, all right.
Yeah. So for the fish box, you just have a hose.
Yeah.
Or your live well, rather, just a hose hooked up to that. You just typically leave it there, or
No, we normally put it over here.
back over in the corner.
That's the discharge, we normally stick it in that scupper over there. And the supply
Okay.
hoses.
Anything down here we need to concern ourselves with?
That's just storage. These two are storage. They come out
Right.
if you want to really do some serious storage back in there.
Okay.
Gotcha.
No valves or anything down there to concern?
No. The two air conditioners are down here. Condensing units here. There's another one on that side. There's valves down here, which is air conditioning raw water supply.
That's here?
Yeah,
Okay, it's on.
yeah,
And that's pickup for the AC?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, actually, let me see this.
Yeah.
This is pickup for the AC water.
Yep.
Here's the pump. Pump for the AC.
Yep.
AC unit. AC unit.
Got it.
Flash or is it so?
That used to be a small freezer. We've never been able to find one that would go in there.
Okay.
That's just an extension cord on the 110 system if you want to put something in there.
Where's the switch for that?
There is none. It's plugged in down below.
Okay, so it runs off the 110 outlets.
Yes.
Gotcha.
We've never been able to find anything that'll fit in that hole.
Gotcha. Yeah.
We've
It's a
never.
Yeti cooler or something like that.
Oh, a cooler. Well, I'm talking
Yeah.
about
But
an electric something.
gotcha.
Where do you normally store your cables at? I mean, well, of course, they're usually on the dock.
On the
Yeah.
dock.
We
We need to
for the trip.
No, I don't think it'll go in there.
Might down here.
We might get it down there.
Mm.
We need to go look at some of the stuff.
All right.
If you want it, you're going to be loading the board anyway. You're going to be amazed at how much stuff goes with this boat if you want it.
Take this and grab my phone real quick.
This dock rebuild is a work in progress, so bear with us on this. phone cord. If you want to put a telephone aboard,
Okay.
this is a phone cord. There's another power cord if you want it. That doesn't go, that's something else.
Okay.
Spare air filter elements.
Okay.
Spare shaft if you want it.
Okay.
This is just stuff I've picked up in almost 20 years.
Right.
Now the one thing I won't give you the damn props. If you want them, we're going to have to talk.
Okay.
You know,
The,
how bad you
the
want
shaft does come with it, though,
it.
right?
The shaft you can take if you want it. If you
Okay.
don't, I got a
Right.
friend that'll take it.
Right.
There's 4 blades in there, and these are the 3 blades.
Okay.
There's some oil and some antifreeze mix here. That bucket doesn't go.
Okay. But this does, right? This.
No, sir. That's
No?
a hot box. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Dock box is off the dock because we're rebuilding it.
Mm.
Filters, clamps. This is the air conditioner
Yeah.
control box. We
Okay.
had a problem with the air conditioner once. We thought it was a control box. We bought a new one. It turned out not to be the control box. And we said, well, live and learn. Some fuel filters, more fuel filters. Oh, that's something I need to show you. Remind me when we go back down there about the fuel filters. Radiator caps. Windlass control box. We had a problem with the windlass. Thought it was a control box. Turned out not to be the control box. So there's just a whole multitude of stuff in here.
Right.
All of it is peculiar to the boat. So
Okay.
you're welcome to it.
All right.
Anything you don't want,
Well.
don't hurt me with.
Okay.
Here's the book on the bottom. It's pretty complete.
That's for the
That's for the control system.
controls. Okay.
Glendenning
What's that called again?
Glendenning.
Billy's up on that thing.
Yeah. There's a pack generator on each engine for the control system. And if the because the controls need to know how fast it's going. For what reason, I don't have a fucking clue. But if the controls ever start acting funny, it's probably because the pack generator on the engine went out. And there's some notes in there about that.
Well, that would make sense for it to sync, right?
Yeah, that's what it's for, to sync. The controls will still work if the tack generator goes out. You're just going to sync it with your ear.
Right.
This is stuff Ball Grip says put on the paint. Now my guy puts his own brand of wax on it.
Okay.
We don't use this. You're welcome to it. See, Ocean says 480 gallons. This is stuff we've done to it over the years.
I thought you said you didn't keep track of every nut and bolt.
Believe it or not, that's not every nut and bolt. This history of what we did when we did it. This is the topside paint.
When's the last time the sheet's been done?
Probably 8 months ago. We don't scrub it too much. Here's what I was talking about. This is the bottom paint it's had on it. Extra was the best, but Micron and their infinite wisdom stopped making it, and we went back to CSC. So that's paint it's had on it. And then, let's say these are all the significant receipts. I don't know how much of this stuff you want, but
No, yeah, we want to keep it with the boat. We try to maintain it.
now we replace the main engine water pump impellers once a year. This is the Jebsco number here. The Jenny Jebsco impeller is here, and we replace it once a year.
Can you tell by your water pressure going up at all when you do that, or does it still stay pretty consistent?
It's pretty consistent.
How often do you replace it?
Once a year. But that's just because we go in the yard once a year.
Right.
Would they last for 2 years? Probably. But we just as soon not have any damn difficulty with it. So we replace them once a year. This is just another book of general information. This is all about the air cleaners, the air seps. Here's various ideas we have about we can paint on the running gear. This is more controls information. Row 7 is one of the Glendennings on. This is just a catalog. Most of the information you want is in that blue book in there. Various work we've had done on the props by Treasure Coast and Stewart. Various surveys, insurance type surveys. Spotlight, platform information, just general information. So that's for the intercooler, where the intercooler sits. It's ready for a beer.
Yeah, sure.
We got Budweiser.
More Budweiser? Works for
Or
me.
we got Collect. Or we got some Shiner Box.
Oh, Shiner?
Bud, what do you want?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, if you got enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you don't have enough for me, but.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you guys showed up with no beer and you're going all the way across the state?
Yeah,
got
we
whiskey.
haven't made our liquor run yet. All right, thank you. Bill, thank you so much.
No problem,
We're gonna
boss.
sit out there and we're gonna try to figure out what other questions we got. And maybe take
Now-
it for a quick run down to the titty bar.
Yeah. So when you're running no shore power, the inverter, that's what you're saying, that so you just run, if you're not running any air conditioner or any of that kind of stuff, you just run one of the inverter, just run the refrigerator itself.
Yep.
Okay.
But now, that's if I'm gonna be at sea running where the engines can keep up with it.
Gotcha.
If I'm idling in the intercoastal waterway, I run a generator.
Okay.
And the generator wants to run at about half load. So we always run one air conditioner whenever the generator's running.
Just to keep, okay.
Because it carbon, would you care for a beer? Oops, he's on the phone, sorry about that, didn't mean to yell at you. It carbons up, it's a 4-cycle generator, but it likes to run at half load is what the, what do you call it, what the instructions say. You care for a beer?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Got a Budweiser, got a Shiner Box.
I'll take a Budweiser.
Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir.
So,
There you go.
there's a, is there a, there's an ammeter on that to tell you what your output is? On
There's
it,
voltmeters on the brake.
voltmeter.
Yeah.
I wonder how many
I
fish
would,
that
I would
sling's
wait
got.
till I got home to mess with that inverter.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's tied into the main
Okay.
system. I'd read the book.
Mhm.
Not that they make it difficult to understand how to operate the fucking thing.
Wow,
But
okay.
this is all the inverter information. So, I've always refresh myself with this book if I'm going to use the inverter. Don't let anything happen to this book. You can't use this book anymore.
What is that
This is
one?
the capital transmission. That's the overhaul.
Oh, okay.
Overhaul book for the transmissions.
Okay.
When we rebuilt the engines, had the transmissions rebuilt by Transmission Marine in, what do you call it, Fort Lauderdale. So transmissions and engines were rebuilt. The old original capital, they put it's a multi-disc transmission that hydraulically gets jammed together.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they put paper facing on all the discs rather than asbestos.
Mm.
The newer ones have got centered bronze discs.
Okay.
So the transmissions ought to be pretty damn well.
And that's what's in it now is the
That's what's
bronze?
in it now.
Okay.
So what are the odds of it making it to your place? Slowing it down, not even a high tide.
I mean, if we come in, if we're getting in there around 2, we're still only going to be on, like, so that, the low tides right now that we're hitting.
Oh yeah. No, I mean we can't.
Even on our high tide, the high tide's still only about half tide on Monday. So Tuesdays when it comes back, or Sunday before is where it's back up. But
So you're saying it's the lowest tide Monday?
it's negative tide on Monday morning at 8.
Well,
I'll
it'll
tell you,
be,
you guys are going to. How far above Tampa are you going?
oh, it's waves.
Yeah.
We're in the Big Bend
It's
area.
pretty much where it, where it starts to curve around.
Across the Cedar Key.
It's
I'll tell you what, you're going to do that in 3 days, guys. You're going to be hauling ass most of the
Yeah,
time.
he said 4.
Yeah.
4 days.
yeah, it's about 450. When I was on Google, but I didn't get every bend in there, but it's about 450 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because going across the lake, you can run going across Lake Okeechobee, but they'll tell you that the speed limit in the canals and the rim canals and all that stuff is 25 or whatever they'll tell you. But the problem is the wake that son of a bitch throws. Those rim canals, those canals you're going to be in aren't that wide, and you come around a curve and here's Granny and Grandpa flicking their aluminum flashlights at the bottom of the
You
shit.
look back and see some
And the son of a
gussing.
bitch is upside down. So, you know, we don't run in the canals.
Well, they got manatee zones and all that all up and down that, don't they?
So, probably, depending on what time you get out of here in the morning,
Be about 8 o'clock.
you'll be hard put to get to Moore Haven tomorrow.
Really? More Haven, more.